Okay, so we're live on YouTube and Twitch, I think. Playing single player this time. I don't think my internet's cut out to handle online gaming and streaming at the same time for some reason. Okay. See if we can get that number there. I can see someone's popped in on YouTube. How's it going? Going to be playing some Oxygen Not Included tonight. Okay. New game. Didn't really play the last game. It was just a test game. We're going survival. We'll go survival. It's been a long time since I played the game, so survival might be a little bit ambitious, but we'll go for it anyway. If anyone stopped in on Twitch, say hi in the chat. Right, I think we'll just go random. They've got all these new worlds now as well. You didn't used to have all this before when I was playing it. You just had the pre-release version of the game. Let me turn this in-game volume down slightly because it's deafening me. How's the in-game volume sound to people watching? Is it alright? Does it need to go down? Does it need to go up? Yeah, that's much better for me. Okay. Going with standard game. First time playing Oxygen Not Included since it was in pre-release, pre-alpha, I believe, last time I played it. There was actually no way to survive very long when this first started. Apparently, I think you can make kind of self-sustaining systems in here now, so we'll see how that's going. At least it seems to be running alright now. Okay, so we've got our dupes here. I think the re-rolling's a lot better than it used to be. We're going to want... I think you can choose what type of person you want. So we're going to want... someone that's kind of a digger to start with. We're going to want someone who's probably a good researcher or something like that. Have you got researchers? Researcher. And what else are we going to want? Maybe like a decorator or something to start with, or I mean builder maybe. We'll go for a builder. If anyone's got any tips, now's the time to throw them in there before we... Alright, if we go... Yeah. So if we have that person as a digger and a builder, we'll go decorator on this one. Reroll on this. Research and cooking. If we do research and tidying, that sounds pretty good. And what did I say he was? A decorator. Decorating and supplying. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. We'll go with that. Alright. Brill. We're ready to go. Name of the colony. We're going to call him... You know what I haven't looked at because it's been so long? Crusoe's Angels. We haven't looked at the traits. Grease Monkey, Increased Machinery. So they each have like a pro and a con. This guy's got germ resistance, decreased germ resistance, decreased strength. Might be a little bit awkward for tidying. I might have to re-roll him. Snores loudly. That's going to annoy the other dupes. So we'll re-roll. Decreased athletics, that's alright. We don't need that, I don't think. Their run speed's a little bit slower. Although for supplying, we probably want someone pretty fast. Alright, okay. Allergic reaction. Oh no, I've got researching and farming now. We want researching and supplying, don't we? Yeah. Decreased calories. That's fine. That's fine. He's going to eat more. Increased excavation. Alright, we want to re-roll this snores loudly. We don't want the... What are we going for? We're going for decorating and... Did I say decorating and cooking was what we wanted? Or decorating and tidying? Cannot do doctrinarians, that's fine. Alright, we'll go with these then. Embark. We're ready. Let's do it. Okay, I've worked at the target location, but colonisation efforts have already hit a hitch. I was supposed to land on the planet's surface, but became trapped many miles underground instead. Although the conditions are not ideal, it is imperative that I establish a colony here and begin mounting efforts to escape. Okay, begin. Right. It's been a while since I've played this game, so let's get back to grips. They've got tutorials, so I could look at those, or we could just wing it and see how we get on. So, we've got our dupes, we've got some food to start off with. There's some water down here. This is oxygen in these two little containers. There's oxylite there, so that's releasing some oxygen for us. We're going to want to get to this water sooner or later, so we could start digging over in that direction to begin with. Then we can always tap into this when we need it. Alright, so dig. Let's dig kind of over there like that, I guess. Yeah, they can do that. So I'll get them all cracking on with that to start with. Yeah, then we're going to want some sleeping quarters and stuff like that. So if we aim to move up to there, have some sleeping quarters up there maybe. So if we kind of dig out like that, like that, like that, we can kind of break into that area. We'll hollow that and make that into sleeping quarters, I think. Sounds pretty good. Right, let's see what we can actually build now. So we've got some materials. We can build tiles, we can build storage bins and ladders. Okay. So what we don't want to do, this is a lot of water. There's a lot of water here. I'm zooming in by accident. How do I get this? There we go. Yeah, it's 200. Oh, it's per square. So there's a lot of water there. There is a lot of water. We don't want to cut into it and then contaminate it. And I don't remember exactly how. We've got some plumbing stuff we can make. Outhouse. Pitcher pump. That's what we're going to want, isn't it? So they can take that and drink it. Alright, they've already cut up. They've already gone up into there. Right, so we'll leave all this alone. This oxalite. We just want to leave it where it is. Because that's going to be producing oxygen for us. We've got 17,000 calories in our food box. That should be enough for a while. We can look at these priorities from what I remember from last time. So, who's good at digging? Who's our digging guy? Was it Ruby? Excavation. Digging. How do I look at these again? Bio. Digging and building, right, yeah. So, we're going to tell her... Where is she now? Ruby. Digging. She's going to do digging at a a heightened priority. And the others are going to do it at a lower priority. And she's also going to do building at a higher priority. He was the... what is he? Researcher and supplier. So he's going to supply... he's going to supply as a priority, but he's going to research as a high priority. And he's going to be the only one that can research. That's the plan. So no one else is going to do any research. Yeah. And who was this? Decorating and tidying. So they're going to be the only one that can do the decorating. And they're going to do that as a priority if we want it. Okay, right. There's some priorities set. So I don't quite remember what I'm doing, but that gets us a starting point at least. Alright. Oh, my dupes aren't doing anything. That's not a good thing. Right, let's get them to dig out this area so it's flat and square. Okay. And that should be fine. We'll dig that out like that. And then over here, we'll dig out this area. We'll build a ladder down. We're going to need a ladder down there into the water. We'll get them to dig out that stuff. And then we'll tile across the top of the water. So we'll get some tiles like this. No, I want them higher than that. Cancel that. We'll put them like there. Yeah. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, meanwhile we're going to want to sort somewhere for them to sleep. And it was going to be in there, so I think, can I get him to attack that thing? How do I do this? I want him to attack. Where's combat? I'm sure there's a way to get them to attack stuff. Is it deconstruct? No. Scheinberg. Oh, attack. There we go. Okay. So they'll attack that when they're done messing about with whatever it is they're doing down here. Yeah, combat is fine. We're going to need to dig out here, or that won't work. And that's fine, they should sort that. We're going to want to sweep that stuff up as well, not deconstruct. Where's the sweep button? Oh, there's stuff over here. Mop. Liquids and spells, no. Move debris into storage. We haven't got any storage bins, have we? So we'll get ourselves a storage bin to start with as well. We'll stick it there. And we'll tell it they can have everything except... Yeah. We don't want them putting the toilet waste in there, basically, do we? That's the situation. Okay. Right, so this can be the bedroom there, so we're going to want to build some beds if we can. Don't remember how to do that. They're going to want a toilet as well, aren't they? That's the other thing they're going to want. Actually, they're having a meal break, which is fine. We'll allow it. Plumbing, pitcher pump. Can it go there? How do we rotate it? No. Plumbing. I don't remember how to rotate stuff. Well, it'll be alright there anyway. They can get in there and use it, I'm sure. We'll do it like that for now. Okay, whilst they're all asleep. Right. We'll get them to dig out a bit more. That's what I'm going to do, actually. We'll get them to dig out across here. What is this? Okay, it doesn't do any harm, so that's not a problem. Okay, yeah. They're going to dig out over there. We're going to make a toilet in there. That's the plan. Okay. Our oxygen levels are really good, obviously, because we've only just started. We'll cut down into this afterwards. I know I'm not speeding this up. I forgot you could do that. So we'll speed them right up. Yeah, they're all looking like not very well rested because they've obviously been sleeping on the floor. So we'll get them some beds going on as soon as we can. Okay, right. Oh, they also need the toilet. Right, let's get some toilets in before they start going all over the place. So put a toilet there like that. Build that as a priority. They're going to build that now. Yep. Okay. We could do with... have they not got... wash basins or anything? There you go, wash basin. Right, okay. So we're going to want one of those as well. Oh no, bad news. Alright. Okay, I'll tell you what we are going to do. Go into... options. Let's start again with this. Main menu. Okay. We're going to start again. Survival. Because I've forgotten so much stuff about this game that I don't feel like I had a fair chance with it. Okay, so we said we were going to look for a digger, didn't we? Don't want digger in operation. Digger and... digging... Digging and decorating, maybe? It's not necessarily a bad mix. It's not necessarily a great one there. And they've got decreased strength. It's not great for digging. Digging and researching gains morning attribute bonuses. Okay, we'll go for that one. We're going to want some kind of a... what are we going to want? A supplier. Maybe, yeah, we want supplier and then... actually, supplying and tidying would be a really nice mix. There we go. Ah, I just re-rolled by accident. Supplying and tidying. That's what we were trying to go for here. I think it's worth taking a minute to get this right. Supplying and building could have worked. There you go. Supplying and tidying. Can't do cooking errands. That's fine. She's got increased strength. That's a good dupe. Right, we're going to go for, with the final one, once someone is a builder. Building and something else we're going to want. Building and operating. That might work. Decreased athletics is fine because he's got increased creativity and decreased decor morale bonus. Right. Calling the same things before. And embark. Right. Okay, so we got some stuff to get started with here. We're going to dig off to the left to start with. Right. We'll send them off over here. Digging out that area nicely. We'll get some materials from that as well. Okay. We will start setting priorities while they're doing that. So we had Otto, who is our, I've already forgotten, digger and researcher. So he's going to do digging as a priority. Just a slightly increased priority. And we're going to have supplying. What's supplying on the map? There you go. Gene's going to have that as a priority. And I'll put that for all of them. Let's just put that back to normal. Yeah, so Otto's going to have digging, and who's the last one? Grossman. He's going to build as a priority, and someone else is going to be the one doing research as well. So who was the researcher again? Was it? Right, so he's going to be the only one that does the research, and that's the plan as well. So that's not going to... He's going to do it as a heightened priority, and everyone else is not going to do it at all. Okay. Right. That'll do for now. I don't fully understand the game in which in the way I used to play it. If you've popped in on Twitch, say hi in the chat. I haven't played this game since it was in pre-alpha, and I used to play it on my YouTube channel and used to make tutorials for it, and now I'm a complete beginner all over again. So there's that. But I think what I want to do is get some toilets on early on here, because otherwise we're going to start running into trouble. Why are they running out of oxygen? Why are they holding their breath? It's been such a long time. How do I look at the overlays? Someone help me out here. Oxygen overlay. Yes, there's not much oxygen down there. We could cut up into there to let that stuff drop down. It's probably the way to do it, I think. Possibly. Or will that pressure start bringing the oxygen over? That's what we need to know. We can reveal some of this oxalite actually. Can they reach that? They can't. Okay. Right, well, let's get this plumbing done before we run out of daylight, okay? So we're going to want the outhouse there, like that. We're going to want to build... Hang on, what's that I just built? That was an outhouse, that's fine. Wash basin there. Okay, and then we're going to want some doors. We haven't got the stuff to build the doors with, have we? Base. Pneumatic door. Missing resources, metal ore. So we're going to need to dig up some metal from somewhere. Coal, copper. The copper will do. So let's dig down under this. Dig. That'll do. Then get building. Okay. There's a way to... No, don't do that. How do you change the direction of it? Set direction so they use it on the way out, yeah? Insufficient water resources. So we need to get some water so they can actually fill that up as well. So let's aim for this water down here. Right, we get this. Dig out down here. We could put a ladder down into the water. Like that. Build some tiles over the top. Okay, I've just messed that up. We should be able to build those doors now. Do we get them? No, we need more metal ore. But we'll get it soon. We'll get it soon. Oh, I can see why that wasn't working. Okay. We're going to need to dig across the top of that as well to be able to build that. We're going to build the plumbing thing. Pitcher pump. Put it like there. Seems good to me. Okay. Right, we're going to say that this thing... Can we set the priority for refilling it? We'll set the priority to 6 so that it gets refilled. Because we don't want that to run out of water. Door. Right, how do we build beds for them? Let's have a look at that while they're working. Plumbing. Medicine. Furniture. Cot. So we're going to need 3 beds. I'm not going to be able to fit these in here. So if we do like a couple of bedrooms. So we're going to need a ladder. A ladder going up here. Yeah. We can start digging out this area up here. Yeah, we'll do the same kind of thing. I think that's probably the right thing to do. Alright, let's increase the priorities on some stuff. So if we give this like a... Oh, they've done that already. They've already built that. So we give this stuff a high priority so they crack on with that. And then we'll increase the priority on this stuff here. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. What's happening now? See, someone needs to... pitcher pump. Why is it empty? What does it need? Is it built? Manually pumps liquid. Why is that not working? Are we not supposed to have water now? Does this need to not be on? Is there a problem with that stuff being underneath it? Is that the problem? Maybe? Right, we're going to need to build some storage bins as well, so let's get those done. Put one there. And we'll speed through the night. Yeah, I want the priority higher on this stuff here. Let's set this priority higher. Right. So they'll sort that out. Okay, yeah, this is working now. Alright, so they can now fill up this thing. And that should have a higher priority. This stuff needs to be built quickly. Okay. And they've still got all that work to do up there. So we'll leave them doing that for a minute. I really want that storage built as a priority as well though. So we'll increase that. Someone's doing that already. So that's good news. Okay. Right. Interesting. Probably not the way I would have built it if I'd had the choice. But it'll do the job for now. Yeah? It gets us going, doesn't it? We're going to have a couple of pneumatic doors there and there. I actually want to move that ladder over, so I'm going to deconstruct that. Oops. Yeah, I'm going to build a new ladder up next to it. Up there. Actually, I need to there. Deconstruct those bits. Sorry, cancel those bits like that. And then we want to dig out just around it. No, it's not there at all. I was looking for. Yeah, it's fine. Deconstruct that. And then we've got room for a couple more bedrooms up here. So the first one's going to be over there, I think. So we'll build a couple more doors like that. And we're going to want another cot bed up there at least. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we've got access to water so far. We've got access to some food. Filters not designated. Okay, we need to put some filters on. So this is going to have everything except for organic, was it? Yeah? Okay. And then we want to do a priority sweep. Do that as like 6 and sweep up the base. Probably build another storage bin next to that one, because I think they do fill up quite quickly. Actually, you know what? No, cancel that. What we're going to do is we're going to put a row of storage bins over there like this. So we're going to need to dig up those plants. Okay, so they've all got somewhere to sleep now at least. So we've got that sorted. We've got somewhere for them to go to the toilet. We've got access to water. And we've still got 21,000 in food calories. So I'm going to put this on a lot faster and let them finish what they're doing. They're going to sleep for the night. We'll set a higher priority over there to sort out stuff out so they do it when they wake up. Okay. And they're all awake. It's a nice new day. Off they go. Oh, they can't get over there. Can they get over there? They can't get over there. Right, okay, we're going to need to build a ladder. Like that. We're going to have to prioritise that as well, or I'll never get up there. There we go, they're doing it now. Okay. It's all looking good. How's our oxygen looking? That's what we need to look at, isn't it? Start looking at the overlays. So oxygen's actually looking okay. We're starting to get some carbon dioxide build up down here, but we can kind of use that as a carbon dioxide dump there. I mean, they'll have to hold their breath when they go, and what's this? Android Lincoln Kino, how's it going? I want to get these finished building now as well. There's some more storage bins across there. Start setting the filters on them. Can you multi-select these things? Is there any way to do that? Or do you have to go into each one? Do you have to go into each? I don't want organic stuff. Maybe you have to do each one. I'm guessing you have to do each one then, unless anyone knows anything different. Any of the guys over on Twitch know? I guess not. So I'm guessing I have to go through and do them all individually then. We'll go for everything except organic. You know what? This might not be a problem anymore. So if I'm doing the wrong thing, let me know. But when I was playing it before, if you put organic, they'd go and put all the toilet waste inside the storage containers with everything else, including, I know, food and all sorts. So it caused problems. But I'm not exactly sure if that's still how it works or not. Anyway, there's somewhere to put everything now at least. So let's do this as a priority, huh? Okay. Colony requires a fuel source. No oxygen diffuser built. Alright, so I'm going to head up here next, I think. And we'll build an oxygen diffuser up there. So if we build a couple of tiles across here like this, and then we'll look at digging out all of this across there, and we'll stick an oxygen diffuser up there, I reckon. So to do that, oxygen diffuser, we're going to put one of those there. We're going to do it's going to do power source from what I remember, so we'll put a manual generator directly next to it. In fact, no, we won't. We'll cancel that because I'm going to put a battery next to it. So I think the way to do it is to do a battery. Okay, and then a manual generator. Then we'll connect them up with wire. So connect that to the battery and connect the battery to that. And then a dupe runs on that wheel, basically. That's how it works. Like a hamster. Yeah. And they're at it already. Have they already finished the sweep? See, if I've set them a priority of sweeping, why aren't they doing it? Or have I set someone as... Have I told only one person they can tidy or something? Tidying? No, everyone can do it. They're just doing other stuff as well. But we do need the oxygen sooner or later, so we may as well crack on with it. And they're going to supply that with algae. In fact, algae is organic material, is it not? It is. Oh, right, okay, yes. So what we can do is we can put a storage container right next to the thing, right next to the oxygen thing, and we can tell it that that's going to contain all the algae that we need for the, what's it called? Oxygen diffuser. That's the word. Okay. Colony requires a food source. 19,000 calories. We've still got loads of food, so it's saying we need a food source, but I'm not. How do I activate this thing? This is going off like we need to do something with it. Printables available. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what this section is. But, oh, there we go. Right. So we've got a care package, which is oxyfern seed. Seed of an oxyfern plant. Not exactly sure what that is. But is it an oxygen thing? Do we want a dupe yet? Don't love the look of any of these dupes, to be honest. See what this is. Print. Oxyfern seed. Okay, well, I'm sure it'll come into play later. Ah, right, okay, here we go. So, we can tell this that the only thing it's going to take is algae. Algae. Yep. Looks good to me. Why has this thing got no power? Why is that? That's going to get an increased priority of 6 to make sure that it's always got some power. We need to do some wiring if that's not finished. It is wired in. So what am I doing wrong? Is this because they're on a priority sweep, is it? Probably. Alright, we'll let them finish doing what they're doing anyway. These need to be dug out to tidy it up a little bit. They are busy putting everything away, to be fair. Okay. If anyone's just jumped in on the YouTubes, say hi in the chat. Oxygen not included if you know about the game. If you know about the game, then tell me about the game, because I don't know what I'm doing. I hope I'm doing the right thing. I hope so. I think I've prioritised the sweep above all else. I think that's the problem. So they're ignoring generating power because I've told them that they really need to sweep up. Which I think they did need to do because it was getting a bit out of control. Right. Insufficient oxygen generation. That's going to be solved in a minute. Let's have a quick look at the overlay. Okay. It's not the worst, I don't think. Let's have a look at food source. Right. Microbe mush. Okay, so there is a food source thing we've got here. So where could we put that? We could make this into like kind of a food area, couldn't we? I guess, or do I go down here maybe and do it down there? How far down can we go? Or here? Yeah, I think probably here is the place to do that. Or down there even. Possibly. We've got two nice sized water sources here, so that's pretty good. Where are we going to put the food thing? Don't really want to work upwards. Don't really want to cut into that stuff down there. I think we're going to build a ladder down the side of there. In fact, that is definitely what we're going to do. We're going to stick a ladder down the side of here. Going to work down into there. That's the plan eventually. So we're going to dig out. Right, another 2 layers. Okay, and then we're going to have, and there, a layer of floor. There. And then we will dig out again another 4 layers. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, don't do that. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Cancel. No, we want to make sure we don't dig into there, don't we? We can have some more tiles then. Yeah? 2, 3, 4 tiles across there like that. So one of these areas can be our food place. In fact, I want to cancel that. Cancel. We want to build that up the top instead because we've got our power up there. I forgot that it was going to require power. Power, wiring. Right, so why is no one running the generator? Set that as priority 7. Why is nobody running the generator? That's what I need to know. They're all building everything that I'm asking for, but they're not spinning the generator. Why is that? Someone help me in the chat, please. Come on now. Insufficient oxygen. Okay, we are actually running out of food. What happened there? Oh, okay, you need tiles to be able to run wire through. You can't just run it through the ground, so that's actually a problem. There we go. Yeah, we're going to run out of food if we're not careful, so we're going to need to start... We're going to need to start creating something. Let's set a high priority on this stuff here, because it needs to be done as soon as possible now. These things can do all but organic again. All but organic. So with this. No, all except organic. What? Okay, yeah, we didn't have anywhere to empty the waste to. Alright. You see, I know when I've done something like this that I've contaminated the water, I may as well just quit. Does this save every day? How often does it save? Cruises Angels 22:49. Okay, that's saved already. Right, we're going to start fresh, guys, because okay. Main menu. Alright, let's do this again. New game. Survival. Start game. As far as I know, there's no way to undo that once you've messed it up. Once you've poisoned the water, there's no way to undo it. Are there no game sounds coming through this time? Oh, there are. I'm guessing it's just a bit quiet. Alright. So, what have we got? Tidying, +7. Strength. Decreased calories, increased medicine. We're going to keep her for tidying, just as a bit of a different thing. We're going to have a digger. No. Narcolepsy's fine. Gains nighttime attributes. That's fine. And we're going to go for a builder. I think I want them. Actually, do we want a builder or do we want... Yeah, we'll get a builder and we'll look out for a researcher. How about that? Building. Decrease... no, that would have been alright, actually. Can't do attacking errands. Increased food morale boost. Let's see if we can get a better digger that hasn't got narcolepsy. This is fine. Can't do doctrine errands. Not a problem. Embark. We're in. Okay. Well, this is a bit of a strange map, so I'm probably going to look at working upwards, I think. Yeah. So, right, start. Let's dig over here. Just a little bit. And then let's start to move up after that. So we'll have our ladder kind of running up there. Yep. And then from there, I want to dig over into this area. Unlock that oxygen that's over there. I'm going to want to dig up the side as well. Okay. That's 3. We want that 4 high. And over there, I want to build an outhouse. I want to build a wash basin. Dig these things up. Okay, this is going alright. Oh, that sandstone's all fallen down. Right. Let's dig all this out. Except those bits there. Let's not do that. keep digging out this sandstone. They should be able to hop up there in a minute once they finish the ladder. Yeah, we're looking good. Right, we're going to speed this up a little bit because we know what we need to do. And then we're going to look at getting them to dig across here. And I want them to install a pump. There. And do we need to put a tile just on the other side of it? I think that stops anything from getting into the water if we do that. Pretty sure anyway. In fact, can they use this if it's like that? Possibly not. Alright, let's deconstruct that and just put it one lower down. It's probably going to eat at one water block, but it's not such a massive issue so early in the game. Okay, so that's all done, which is good news. They're not doing anything, so we need to give them some jobs quickly. Why aren't they building? That's what I'm wondering. Why aren't they building that thing? Awaiting delivery of sandstone. They not have lots of sandstone? Oh, they can't get down, can they? Right, okay, I see what's happened. Right, let's dig those out. Okay, right, no problem. Slowed me down for a second. We can do this. Right, we're going to need to get some metal from somewhere. What's down there? It's carbon dioxide down there. That's unfortunate. Right, if we keep this going for a minute, then we can get the metal to do the doors with. Take that up there. Like that. Do a bit of a dig job like that. You're going to want a tile there. Okay, and then we're going to want to dig out. Yeah, I'll be fine for now. And we'll get some metal out of there as well, so that's good. Can we build the door yet? No, but we'll be able to soon. And this can be a bedroom. This can be a bedroom for them up here, actually, once it's done. So we're going to want to dig across here eventually as well. Dig across there. Dig that out. We're going to go up there as well, actually. Over here, I think we'll do our oxygen generation. I've got to do some prioritising here. So this is going to want to be prioritised a little bit more than that, okay? In fact, we're going to prioritise that as 7. Okay. And we're going to prioritise that as 6. And then we're going to do another dig. Over here like that. And then another one over there like that. We can turn that priority down to 4, I reckon. We'll lower the priority of all that stuff up there. Yeah? Cool. Okay, so we need to build some beds. I'm sure we've got enough stuff to do it now. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3. And we're going to want to build them a door. So we'll do a pneumatic door like that. And then just tile over the top. And something that I read about setting stuff as rooms, but I'm not exactly sure how you do that. So we might have to have a look at that shortly. And we will increase the priority on the beds, I think, to a high priority so they're done tonight, just in case it starts getting late. We're not there yet, so it should be okay. Right, we're going to need storage bins down there. We're going to need a ladder up there like that. Door is open. Okay, it's looking good. Right, we start putting this as all except organic. Turn that off. All except organic. Then what they're going to do is store everything there except the algae, which I will store elsewhere. We can actually set the priority on this stuff to a bit higher now. So we need an oxygen diffuser and we need a food source is what they're saying. And we need somewhere where we can dispose of the waste from the toilet. So we're going to have to work that out pretty soon as well. But they have got somewhere they can fill stuff up now. So what we're going to do, we're going to set the priority for this stuff back up to 5. So they've got something to do rather than just tidy up. That's going to be where the oxygen comes from up there, yeah? That's right. Just put a tile there for when we need it. They can get up there, so... Right, 10 visits remaining. We need to look at what we're going to do about emptying the toilet. So where are they going to... Where are they going to get rid of that? Must be period like emptied. Do you have to do that manually? Maybe let's not do it first then. That should be alright, yeah? Yeah, it's fine. Oh, hi. I just noticed you in there. They'll do it manually. You need to research a composter to put the polluted dirt. Ah, right, okay. The research and stuff. So... Just for a bit of background, mate, I played this game when it was in pre-alpha 3 years ago-ish. But I haven't played it since, so I'm basically brand new to it. So I've got kind of the basics, but I've forgotten so much. But yeah, thanks for the advice. So composter's going to be in... I need to build a computer for that. Is that what you need for research? Something like that. I was going to get an oxygen thing on first. Oh, there you go. Research. Research station. Does it need power or do I need to... It does need power, right, okay. I'm going to put it up there then. because I'm going to put some power stuff up here. Yeah, a lot's changed. You know what, though? It's a lot more polished than it used to be. You know, it's funny. I used to make tutorials for it when it was in pre-alpha because there was no resources on the internet about it at all. I didn't even really pay that much for the game at the time because you were basically just testing it out for them. Right, I need the power stuff, don't I? So I'm going to need a battery up there. Oh, that's stupid. My fault there. Oh no, cancel that. Don't build it there. Whatever you do. Why won't it cancel? I'm just clicking the wrong place. There we go. Gonna need a... Let me slow this down because they're going too fast for me. Build a battery. Build a manual generator. And I want the oxygen diffuser up there as well, I think, because... Well, I just kind of remember it being a good idea to have the oxygen stuff higher up in the base. It's not looking too good up there, actually. Wiring. We need to wire it all in. So that goes like that. So that stuff should all get linked up. And then it should all start running. Let's see. Oh yeah, look, the toilet's not looking good. It's 15 visits remaining, but it's like bubbling like that. That's a bit weird. I do want to put some doors in front of that as well, so I guess something like that. How long have you been playing this game for then? Well, one of them's actually putting some power in this now. Ah, yeah, you know what I wanted to do? Put a storage container up there. This is what I was planning on. And that just will take the algae. Or algae. I never know really what to say. Yeah, that sounds right. So the battery's full now. So this just needs some jobs. Oh, right, okay, so you're going to be a pro at this then. Right, so I think if I put this just for... This is probably a good idea. Algae. Is the polluted dirt what... I still run into plenty of stuff that stumps me. Yeah, but it's good, isn't it, though? Because if you could master the game in 5 minutes, then it'd be boring. So it's always good when there's still stuff to learn. Is the polluted dirt the stuff that comes out the toilet? Is that what they're saying? They just don't want to actually spell it out in the game. Okay, so I'm looking for the compost thing. Is this still running while I'm in... Let me just pause it while I'm in this menu. While I'm messing about. Research. Yeah, yeah. So I'm looking for the compost. Oh yeah, it's bigger than I thought it was, right. That's funny, it started down there. Solid material. Power. Food. It's not going to be in food, is it? Or is it going to be in agriculture, maybe? Oh, there it is. Is this? No. Yeah, there it is. Basic farming. So... Oh, it's got the algae terrariums as well. That's an oxygen generation thing, isn't it? So if I just... I want meal prep as well, probably. Don't want the... Okay, I have to do this in what? In like chains. Okay, so we close that. Press play. Yeah, cheers, found it. Nice one. In food. Take that off pause. So they're going to start researching that now. I think I haven't set any priorities for them because I did. Do I have a researcher? I don't think I actually got a researcher specifically. I just went for like really specialist people this time round. Tidying, building. No, so we haven't got any specific researcher yet, but someone's on it anyway. All right. Once that's done, we'll be able to do a... And they're going to sweep up anyway, aren't they? But maybe I should tell them to do that just while I haven't really got anything else desperate to do. Colony requires a food source and insufficient oxygen generation. That's fine because that's running now, so I think that'll take care of things for a while. And we can build a food thing. A microbe musher. So if we put that there, I should just be able to wire in from the battery. So there. That's a good place for it. It's probably not a good place for it. It's just a place where it feels is good. I feel like it's good. Let's bring the wire down like that. I'm going to need to build a tile there because they're going to chop it out, aren't they, to build that. Okay. Right. This is emitting 500 grams of oxygen. There's somewhere where you can see. There we go. Each cycle's report. So how much oxygen are they using a day? Yeah, cheers for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Hopefully see you again in a future stream. Calorie generation, stress change. Oh, you can scroll down. Oxygen generation, 83 kilogram removed. Okay. Yeah. So is our net dropping or raising? It's actually staying about the same by the looks of it. Okay. Right. So I'm happy. I'm happy that will take care of itself for a minute. Do we have anything else we need to be doing urgently? It's night time anyway. Okay. Right. Colony requires a food source. We'll work that out next. Oh, did the research finish? No, we're getting there though. We could do with a actual research. Oh, no, there we go. Do we have a researcher? No. So we've got care packages, nutrient bars. That's going to be 4,000 calories. Don't know what that is. We've got cooking. Can't do building errands. Increased medicine. Do we get a cook? Do we go for a cook? Do we want another dupe just yet? Or do we hold off? Do we go for the food? I'm going to go for the food. Well, 4,000 calories isn't a lot, is it? I don't want another dupe, basically. I don't feel like I can support another dupe oxygen-wise yet, so I'm going to hold off. Right, I'm going to hit you with a be right back in a minute. It won't be long. Right, I'm back. Let's get this running again. Yeah, do we need to do anything else? Do we need to set anything else off whilst they're asleep? We've got access to water, and there's enough water there to last them for a while. We're going to want... How's this going? 12 visits remaining. Okay, so that's not a major problem just yet. I want this to run still. Don't turn off. So there's no major problem there. What we're going to want to do is get some food type stuff happening. Okay, let's look at some of these overlays. Power overlay, temperature overlay. Where's the decor overlay? It's in there somewhere. You see, our base isn't very pretty at all, is it? No. It's not looking too good. Right, we could replace that with tiles. That's probably not a bad shout to start with. We'll kind of run across there and change all those for tiles. We'll get some materials out of it as well. Same in there. May as well do it in there. But let's prioritise this whole stuff a bit more, because I do want that to get done so we can start making some food. That would be a good idea. She's prioritising research, which is fine. Okay. How's our oxygen overlay looking? You know what? Oxygen actually looks really good. I've got a thing telling me I need to worry about that, but that looks fine to me. It does require a food source though, so the only downside we've got here is that I don't think we've got much. If we look at the gas overlay, I don't think we've got much around the place that actually helps us. There's some oxygen up there. That's carbon dioxide. You start going down. We've got this water here. There's some oxygen down there, some carbon dioxide down there. Okay. We've got quite a lot of oxygen over here. That's really high pressure as well. So if we cut into there, that'll kind of go into the rest of the base, I think. And there is some up there. Okay. So we've got some options. Is this thing working now? No fabrications kit. Okay, no, we need to fabricate some stuff. So, mush bars. We can make some mush bars. Each mush bar's 800 calories. So if we make like, I don't know, 20. Yeah? Is that working? Waiting for materials. And we'll set material delivery as high. Higher anyway, when it needs it. Okay. Right, I think everything seems to be running okay. I just need to work out what I'm going to do next. See, that is ridiculous. Why is that like that? That doesn't make any sense. Deconstructed that. And from what I gather, I've put another door on the top. That'll be a good thing to do. Oh, it doesn't want me to build it for some reason. There we go. And then lock that when it's built. Yeah. How's our research going? It's going. We're getting there. Oxygen generation. We have a food source now, apparently. I can put mush bars in there. There's no reason not to do that. Okay. Did we take the cook? I can't remember. I don't think we did we? We don't want the priority to be 6, do we? Do we? No, we'll set it as 5. Okay. We've got a way to make calories now anyway, so let's, instead of doing that, prioritise that to 6. Yeah. That's fine. And then, you know what else we want to do? We want to replace all that stuff with tiles, don't we, there? Because I think... Ah, stupid. Right. Cancel. That's fine. And then we want to look at the decor overlay again. No, has it made it any better? Not really sure whether it has or not. Give that a 6 priority wise. Yeah, I don't think we had a researcher this time round. We should have. We should have had a research. That would have been a good idea. And then I think that we'll make that into a mess hall type thing. Is there something else under food? Furniture? No, not yet. Oh, speed things up a bit. Yeah, so we could actually, if we build a door there, they'll be able to put a door there, they'll be able to jump on top of it to finish that block. That'll work nicely. Okay, insufficient oxygen generation. Yeah, I suppose it is getting a little bit low at the bottom. What we could do is ladder up into there. That's probably not a bad idea. Yeah. So we'll get that done. So we'll build a ladder up into this oxygen-rich area. Actually, I need to cancel that top one. And then the oxygen that's in there should come spilling down into the bottom of here. And what we could do, let's have a look at this gas overlay, is we could kind of dig out under here as like a bit of a carbon dioxide trap, just to get somewhere for that to go away to. If we like dug there, cancel that one. Maybe went down another layer like that. Something along those lines, maybe somewhere for that to drain off to. There's no reason not to speed that right up, because we've got quite a lot of work sorted. Yep. Chuck another door on top of there, and eventually build a cot in there. A standalone bedroom type thing. Food's increasing, so that's not a problem. I'm just going to do these while I'm doing that. Change these to store everything, so when we do start getting too many materials, we can have somewhere to put them. Okay. Looking good. Right. See, at the moment, everyone's researching, and that's kind of causing a bit of a problem. So let's slow this down for a minute, and we'll have a look at who has actually earned some research points. Because hungry, oh, unrested. The duplicate tossed and turned all night because the light was left on. What? Was there a light on? Oh, is it one of these things? Right, let's attack it. Okay, right. Check priorities again. In combat. So, bio. Skills. Where's research? Where's science? Has anyone got anything in science yet? No. Three in medicine, 7 in strength. 3 in cuisine, 7 in excavation. Bio. Digging. What's this? Properties. Well, who's not our builder? What have we got? What have people got? Building, tidying, digging. Right, so the one that's tidying is her. Let's give her researching as an increased priority and tell everyone else then not to do it. Yeah? So she's going to be the one that does researching. And she's going to do it as a very important task. Okay, let's wait for materials. That's fine. We've got food. No rush. Yeah. And you know what? What does this require? Okay, so that's already done now, so I can do the compost heap now, yeah? Is that right? Should we cut over that way a bit to do it though? Dig in priority 6 off in that direction like that. Let's stick a door in front of it. That's not right. Cancel that. Want a pneumatic door there. God damn. Cancel. Pneumatic door there. Okay, put a tile over the top. So what is this? What's this require? Is it athletics? So priorities. Toggling, decorating, cooking. I kind of wanted to make the one person responsible for powering the battery. Okay, that's fine. Alright, yeah, oxygen is starting to look a little bit dodgy there, so our CO2 trap's working, but let's prioritise this stuff. It's a pretty quick job. There's no reason not to rush it. Let's also prioritise this as well. So hopefully, food poisoning. Yeah, it's pretty much all I need you to do. So that should immediately start forcing oxygen down into this area. Right, I can build this compost thing now wherever it's gone. Under food, is it? No. Compost. Now this thing should be able to be emptied as like a... as a priority. Set it as an 8. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, brill. Seems to be running okay. We've got heat, temperature overlay. Actually looking alright for temperature, we're not looking too bad at all. Oxygen is looking better than it was. Whereas they can't actually get down there. Cancel that. No, actually, let's do that. Let's do it like that. Do that. Dig that. Prioritize that. Okay. It's looking good. We're on cycle 6 there. Need to clean the toilet. Yeah, just somewhere for the carbon dioxide to go is all I'm thinking. It can probably... We did say we'd unlock those... yeah. Consumes algae to produce oxygen and removes some carbon dioxide. Gains a 10% efficiency boost in direct light. It's not going to have any direct light, is it? But... stick one of those down there. Alright, well honestly that was probably the best place for that to happen. Right, can mop that up. Give that a higher priority, because 7. Okay, yeah. What does the manual generator do? Status in use converts manual labour. What? Properties. What are they using to do that? What status is it? Can anyone tell me? If I wanted to prioritise or deprioritise, as it were, the right, the research will be done soon. And then they can all crack on with other things. I reckon. Maybe research power first. Oh, is that running now? Okay, let's look at the gas overlay. Okay, yeah. Great. So that's got some... That's going to produce some oxygen. Choose a blueprint. +1 science. Okay. And that's fine. We're not producing food as fast as we would need it. That's the only problem now, I suppose. So we're going to need to build some kind of a farm at some point. Yeah. We've got all this polluted water. Can we build a storage bin where we can put all that polluted water for now? Maybe. Alright, research. We wanted to research power regulation. Yeah. That's fine. So in there, organic. Is there no way to store... No, I don't think so. I think we're going to need to... We'll cancel this then. Deconstruct. Yeah, actually, if we dig down into here, this can be the area, can't it? That'll probably work out quite nicely. What's my oxygen overlay looking like? Pretty good, okay. Still says it's insufficient though. And how are our algae supplies looking? Storing 761. That's fine. They're finishing off a few of the jobs that we asked them to do before. We wanted to kind of replace them with tile. So I think we come down... I think we dig all this out, you know. That's what I reckon. I reckon this whole lot gets dug out like that. Kind of extreme, but yeah. If you've just jumped into Twitch, say hi in the chat. I could really, especially if you know what you're doing with the game. Okay, so what I'm thinking is we need somewhere to get rid of the polluted water. So down here, what is that gas down there actually? What is it? It's carbon dioxide, so it's not... I mean, it's not going to come up, is it, if I cut that off? So that shouldn't be any drama. I should just be able to pour the dirty water in there, which is the plan. And then somehow work out a way to, at some point, purify it and turn it back into clean water again. That's the plan at the moment. Anyway. I think we've got some kind of... something. Bottle empty, yeah. So if you put that... where would it go eventually? I mean... if we brought the floor across there, it would go... there. We would have to have... I don't want them going down in there. Cancel that. That's how we'd have to do it. And they could empty the bottles of polluted water into there then. I reckon it's probably the way to do it. Not quite sure. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, they're doing this automatically now. They're sorting the toilet out automatically. That's what Drunk Mutt said they would do. 7 visits remaining. Awaiting compostables. So I don't think they've actually moved anything into this yet. This takes polluted dirt and turns it into dirt. That's fine. Do we have any tiles? Those tiles that liquid goes through yet? That would probably be a good... Oh, they've already finished the research on the battery. There's not going to be room for that next to that, is there? So what does the jumbo battery... The normal battery does... how much power? Oh, I don't know. I can't actually see it. There we go. Power capacity. 40 kilojoules. This one does 10 kilojoules. Okay, we definitely want to change that out. But I can't move stuff. Probably better off deconstructing that. Yeah, we'll do that as a... make it a priority because... why not? I just want to get it done. Actually, I'm going to need to put a ladder down into there. Okay. What have I just done? What? How did that even happen? dig out all this. Don't actually need a massive area. I actually don't want it to be very big, to be honest. So I might make it into an actual... There's no reason not to... There's no reason not to do it like that. And that can just be... dirty water tank. I can't see needing much more than that, because I don't want it to sit there for ages. Okay, I need to rebuild the generator. Manual generator right there, and then jumbo battery there. Wiring it in like that and like that. It gives us loads more power storage capacity, so that'll be great. What I want them to do here... Have I got those tiles or not? That's what I was looking for. No, are they a research situation? Is that what it is? Let me pause this while I'm in the research menu quickly. I wanted those tiles that the water can fall through but the dupes don't drop through. Now what are they? Power, medicine, gases, exosuits. Oh, it's not going to be all the way down there. So there's the ones that let gas through. Let's see what those look like. Metal tiles. There's tiles here. Don't see them. Liquids. Mesh tile. Used to build. Does not obstruct flow of liquid or gas. Okay, that's what we want. So we're going to have to do those two if we want to do that, which is fine. Crack on. Hopefully this stuff gets finished in a minute. Are there two people working on those? Yeah, there are. Okay. Because we need the power back on as well. Food's at 15 calories. 15,000 calories. Oxygen's looking okay. It's looking okay. It's getting a little bit low here. A little bit low in the bedrooms. I might need to look at those other mesh tiles. Were those in... Where are those? There's definitely like a cheaper mesh tile you can get earlier on. There definitely is. Will it be under gas? Liquids, gases. That's it. Airflow tile. Well, it's in a similar type place. Does not obstruct liquid or gas. So I think they both do pretty much the same thing. That one does liquid, the other one doesn't do gas. Okay. Notice my camera's moved. There we are. Alright. Back. Okay, so he's busy doing the researching now. I want to get this thing swept. Let's do a sweep. In fact, if I can just block it in, it won't matter. But let's sweep it anyway. Let's do a sweep. Priority 7. That stuff. Might as well get that while I'm at it. 10,000 calories. Gonna need to start fabricating something here. Do I have the materials to make this stuff? Not sure. Let's try it. Gas is looking alright actually. It doesn't... It's not desperate. Made a mess. Alright, okay, is the toilet out of order now? Okay, well we're going to need to mop liquid spills. Make it a priority as well actually. Just make it a 9 priority because it's going to get food poisoning all over the place if we don't. Something's not looking so good. It's just the carbon dioxide, it's fine, it's no major issue. Alright, let's deconstruct the ladder. Because they're not going to go in there if the ladder's deconstructed either, let's face it. Deconstruct this. Liquid, polluted water, done. And let's make it like a pretty high priority to get rid of polluted water. And deconstruct the ladder as an immediate situation. Cancel all that stuff, right, okay. Yeah, it's going to start filling up with polluted water now. So it gets rid of it. Okay, that's good news, because we want that gone, really. What's going on up here? Oh, the spills up here as well, right. So this needs all sweeping up. Mop. Mop up there. Mop the whole place, basically. No, actually don't do that. Cancel that. But everything else needs mopping, yeah? Okay. Brill. That's great. Oh, we've got a... choose a blueprint. Do we want... hatchlings? Hatches excrete solid coal as a waste. Interesting. We've got a supplying guy. Got medicine. Got digging. Do we want any of these people or not? Cannot do doctrinaires. Snores loudly. I mean, this guy's got ranching, so that's... Do we reject all? Do we just take this stuff? We'll take this stuff. I don't exactly know what it is, but... What's that? What's going on? Alright, so we haven't actually got the stuff to make these then, is what they're saying. Okay. So we're going to need mush bars. I think we do have the materials to make those. We're going to run out of food at this rate if we're not careful. Although we did do some food stuff, didn't we? So what else can we make now? Cooks a wide variety of foods. Electric grill. We've got the planter box, so we can plant some seeds. So we could build some planter boxes here. Not a bad place for them. And grow some food there like that. Still says we've got insufficient oxygen generation, but it's not looking horrible to me. That's the thing. I know it says there's not enough, but it doesn't look like... It doesn't look like it's the worst. That's what I'm trying to say. That's going to take ages and ages to fill up, so I'm not too worried about that. She's making food. These things could probably do with getting built as a bit more of a priority than some of the other stuff that we've asked for. So let's just get those done. Because we can probably grow some plants. So we've got those. We've got mealwood seeds. We've got blossom seeds. I mean, let's plant the mealwood seeds. That's what we need. What do? They produce food. Plant. Yeah, we'll do one of those in each box. Those will be good. I'm sure we can get some food off those things. There we go. Okay. Things are going pretty well at the moment. The only thing is this toilet. Must be periodically emptied of polluted dirt. So that all goes to there. Okay. Which is fine. So what we could do is, can we fit another one in there? Are they 1 square or 2 squares? I don't remember. Plumbing. Outhouse. No, you need 2 squares for them. Okay. Still got loads and loads of water, so we haven't got to worry about that anytime soon. We can look at recycling that as well. Probably look at doing is making this a bit deeper at some point and then pumping water from elsewhere up into it if we need to. I'm thinking we take this up to there as well and dig out there. So we kind of put a tile there and there. Build that ladder further up. Much like that to start with, I guess. Cancel that. Dig out around here. From down there. Yeah? Might as well cancel all that while I'm at it. Cancel and chuck a tile. There. They can jump up there and get into there if they need to. I reckon. Is that chlorine? Interesting. How's the research go? Okay, they're finished with that research. So I can build that tile that I was after now, yeah? Mesh tile. So I wanted to put some of those around here as well, didn't I? That'll do. So we've got that producing the mush bars, and it is growing. The calories are going up. Right, I'm going to slow it down because I haven't really given him anything to do at the moment. So, they're kind of replacing these tiles. How's our oxygen looking? Okay. It's getting maybe a little bit troublesome. So we could build another oxygen up there. Oxygen diffuser. How's our temperature looking? Temperature is looking okay. I mean, it's warm. Why have I told that to go there? It's probably not the best idea, is it? We're probably going to want to put it directly next to it. And we're going to run out of algae if we're not careful. So this is all algae here. That's all algae down there. That is it as well. And we've got all this under here. So we've got stuff we can mine out. We need to wire that in as well. Wire into the system. 1,414. So how much is this using? Oxygen diffuse. Okay, so how much oxygen? It's difficult to work out exactly. We'll give this a priority of 6. They're already doing it anyway. No problem. Let's dig that out. Okay, yeah, that's great. We'll do that to start with. That's fine. That'll get us loads. That's going to keep us going for a long time. If anyone new's just jumped into the Twitch chat, say hi into the Twitch. Sorry, say hi in the chat. Plant oxygen not included for the first time since I last played it when it was in pre-release about 3 years ago. Obviously, it's a completely finished game now. It's completely different. Well, not completely different. Obviously, it's the same game, but it's so much more polished and there's so much more to it than there used to be. That I don't really know what I'm doing. You know what? These are going to be annoying everyone, aren't they? These boxes here. Let's get rid of those. Okay. Still says we've got insufficient oxygen generation. Is that going to make up for it now? I would think so. Should be alright. I suppose that's the problem, isn't it? Is we've got the algae terrarium down here. They're having to bring resources all the way from upstairs to right down to there. 15,000 calories. These plants should be done soon. They're going to give us a fair bit of food. Should we make like 5 more of those or something? Just keep that going. Mush bars. How are our duplicates doing? Vitals. Morale. 3. What does that mean? I don't really understand the morale thing. vitals. Okay. I'm just going to leave that for a minute. I'll work that out later. What I'll do is I'll do a bit of research between streams to work out exactly what I need to be doing. So we've got somewhere for the dirty water to go. We've got a source of fresh water. We've probably got more or less suitable oxygen generation. I suppose this is starting to get a little bit messed up down here. As in we've not really got anywhere for the carbon dioxide to go. Yeah. Gotta work out what we're going to do about that in between times then. Other than that, it seems to be running okay. We're going to get a new dupe soon. Okay. Okay, oh, we need hard digging skill to be able to cut into that. Right, I was wondering why that had been... Okay, it's going to stop that from annoying me, at least. How are we doing for algae? Yeah, it's growing. Algae supplies are growing. But let's speed this job up a little bit and seal that off afterwards, can't we? Do a bit of a sweep there. They can all sweep that stuff up. Maybe put a door in there. In fact, no, the doors are semi-permeable, aren't they? Cancel that. Okay. Where's the germ overlay? Okay, not bad. Don't think there are any germs actually. All in that water there. So, polluted water. Let's have a look at what's available in the research. We've got nothing running at the moment. Sanitation. Lavatory. Oh, hang on. Because duplicates supposed to remove themselves. Let's put one of those in. Or could we make something like that over here? Like maybe turn this into one. And then we could have that. Yeah, see, this needs to be plumbed in. So this would be perfect if we had this over here. Because we could almost drop that a level, in fact. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll tile this out to like there. Dig this out like that. Dig. I'll leave a lip there because that way if there is any, you know, like spills or anything like that, it won't be a problem. And then we will build a lavatory thing there. And then beyond it, I think we'll have a basin. In fact, have we got any... Oh, sink removes germs from duplicants. Is that just going to be a bit better, is it? Ah, it needs to be plumbed, okay. Right, should we go with the manual one for now then? Because it's one thing having to plumb it in to take the dirt away. I am Samoth. How's it going, bro? Yeah, it's one thing having to plumb it to take the dirty water away. Having to plumb like clean water into it's probably not the best thing for us to do right now. So we'll have a regular basin. That'll be fine. Regular wash basin there. And then let's just replace the rest of that with tile. Because why not? We'll have another door. A couple of doors actually. Oh, why have I put that up higher than it should be? Cancel that quickly. Cancel, cancel. We need... You're alright, you played this game before? I am Samoth. If I'm saying that wrong, tell me. Oh no, it's lavatory, not outhouse. There we go. Lavatory, like that. And medicine. I used to play the game in pre-release, which is about 3 years ago. Sam. Nice to meet you, Sam. Crusoe. Yeah, I used to play the game in pre-release about 3 years ago, and I was doing YouTube at the time, made tutorials on the game, because I kind of knew what I was doing with it, and there wasn't really anything out there because it was brand new, no one knew what they were doing, but I haven't played it since, and I've come back to it, and I just feel like it's a completely different game, which is a good thing really, because it's like I can enjoy it for the first time all over again. Well met, sir. Well met. I like your style, Sam. We need to plumb this in, don't we, of course. So... have I not got... Oh no, pipe's there. Right, liquid pipe. You know what, I think I actually do need to pump clean water into this, I've just realised. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I need to do. Is that right, Sam? Does this take clean water and then output polluted water? That's going to be the situation, isn't it? I was hoping... Yeah, you know what? I was hoping to avoid it. I'm going to... it's a waste, isn't it? I'm going to deconstruct it and put a normal one in. I don't think I'm quite ready for that level of automation. You should use clean ingo. Yeah. But there's a trick. Tell me the trick. Let me slow this down. They're going crazy and I haven't really given them anything to do. How's food? Unrefrigerated food. Oh yeah, the ration box isn't refrigerated, is it? Do we have the stuff for a fridge? You can cycle the shower water into the sink. Does the... I was going to say... Yeah. I'm going to slow it right down, actually. I wasn't watching it. It was getting right away from me. Yeah, cheers for that. The shower... So does the shower need to be plumbed in as well? Or is that manual? So the shower needs to be plumbed in as well. Yeah. And that can be cycled into the sink. Refrigerators are not a necessity. No, don't worry about it. I'm horribly dyslexic. So, yeah, as long as I don't generate massive amounts of food, they'll eat it before it goes off anyway. Is that what you mean? Brill. Nice one. Okay, so I think for now we'll just stick with the basic. I haven't got anywhere near like the infrastructure together to be able to put a thing in yet. Plumbing. I can just if I set all this up, I can just replace it later on. I reckon. Store the food in CO2. So, I've got this area down here. Let's put the gas thing on. Ooh. I mean, that's not the end of the world, but I probably need to increase the pressure a little bit somehow. Or even better in CH. CH. Chlorine, is that? O2's not too bad. Alright, okay. I'm just a little bit worried about all this carbon dioxide building up down here. But so if I put the ration box down here, would that be a better thing to do? Can I build ration boxes? Or do I need to build... Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, as long as they've got somewhere to go where they can breathe and they're not sleeping in it, then that's alright, isn't it? So if I put a ration box down here, will that be... is a bottleneck room? Is that like this? This is what I was kind of planning on this to be. Somewhere for the CO2 to go. And then I put this little... algae terrarium thing in here to turn a bit of it back to oxygen. My only problem is I've got all this water here. Thin neck, big room, like a bottle. Yeah, okay. That's what I wanted to do, but then I've got all this water here that I need to deal with first because this is clean. This is clean water, which it's a bit annoying really how it's set up. So what I want to do, makes the CO2 cooling it itself, gets denser, yeah, so it basically weighs itself down into the bottom. Right, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I'm thinking I'll get a pump in here, because this is the lowest point in this whole system, and pump all this water out, maybe bring this down into a big tank, pump all this water into it. Might actually be worth getting started on that now, to be fair. I will, I'm going to do it. So a wall all the way down there. Yeah, that's the way to do it. You can easily move water with tiles. Go on. You've become my Yoda for the game, man. Or shape it. Right, okay, so I see what you're saying. So I would just dig out to this area and let it flow in. I think that's what you're saying. I reckon. Okay, seeing as you're my new mentor at this game, building tiles will move water. Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. If I build a tile, will it displace it or will it destroy the water in the block? I think from what you're saying, it'll displace it, which is good news. So I'm probably going to just cut this off here then. So if I dig down, say here like this, until it has no outlet, and then it'll destroy it. Yeah. Nice one. Okay, so I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to chuck a tile in there to just stop that, because then I can deal with that a lot later on. If you box it, it deletes it. Okay, cool. Nice one. And then I'm going to build a ladder down here. What happened? There we go. So I can get into there. I don't know if I need to do that or not. Probably not. But build a wall starting underwater. The water has to obey. Or simply tiles. Yep. Okay, cool. So if I... Yeah, okay, I get it. So what I want to do is I want to move it all into here. What's that there? Oxygen and carbon dioxide. Alright. So the tank of water that I want is going to be... I don't want one tile dividing it all. I want like a big water tank where I can... Might be a bit excessive. Simply tiles. To move it right, start a wall on the right edge. I meant left edge, yeah, I get what you mean. And then just keep building it out and it'll push all the water over. And I can just dig the tiles out afterwards or deconstruct them even. Perfect. Perfect. That'll be great if that will work, which I'm sure it will. Cheers, man. I really appreciate the help. That's awesome. Alright, I'll speed this up a bit now. I've given them all this work to do. Set some research off as well, actually. Oh, and I've got a thing. Blueprints. I don't really think any of these are particularly that good. How bad is flatulence going to be for the other duplicants? That's what I need to know. Because I probably do need to build a farm relatively soon, so having a farming guy wouldn't be a bad idea. And he increased... Free NG sucks. NG. What's NG? Not free O NG, but random MG. Number generation. Free floating. Nat gas, natural gas. Right, okay, got you. So, I don't know if I should just reject all these, to be honest, because I don't want anyone that's going to breathe more air. That's crazy, considering the name of the game. Gourmet. This person's just... that just doesn't scream anything out to me. I did want a farmer, but I'm concerned. Can you feed them? Well, yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. I've only got 4 duplicants so far. Blossom seed. What's this? Can you... I don't think that's anything, is it? I reckon... I'll just go for this, whatever this is. Print. I'll get it on the next run. I'm not trying to rush it. I used to rush this kind of stuff all the time, and then like I'd lose track of something, it would spiral out of control. So this time round I want to like just make sure I don't make any rash decisions. Oh yeah, they can't breathe down here, can they? Right, speed this up a little bit. Bristle seeds, yeah. I wonder if I can plant them in the growing boxes. I should probably... Do these need watering and stuff like that? Do I need to prioritise that? It's probably alright. Oh, what's up with there? Food poisoning. Nah, I'm sure it'll be alright. It'll fix itself. In fact, no, cancel that. What am I doing? I want to let all the water flow down into there and then push whatever's left over. That's the plan. Yeah, cancel that stuff. This is going to need some kind of a ladder up the middle to be able to do it. They'll crack on with that, I'm sure. Mush takes a lot of water and dirt. Oh right, okay. Mush fries any bit better. Mealwood is a touch better, but if you need, you need about 3 to 5 per dupe. Per day, is that? So I would need 3 to 5. Depending on what natural flora you have. Yeah, I don't... There's not a lot in this... no, there's not a lot in this... In this spawn. No! Who's suffocating? Okay, right, hang on, pause. Can we get a ladder built quickly enough to get him out? Right, how fast can everyone do this? Ladder. Priority 9. They're crazy, aren't they? Right, is she going to be able to get there to build that ladder as well? I reckon if I just go. Oh, you only need one every other tile? Alright, yeah, of course, don't think about that. Let's save some time and... So, cancel, cancel, cancel. And they can jump up 2 spaces, can't they, I think? Not at the top or bottom. They don't use top or bottom. Alright, okay, cancel it all. So, ladder. Right, this is good stuff. I'm learning. So we go 1, 2, 3 ladders like that, and that'll get her out. Don't use the top or bottom rungs. Right, and then prioritise that to number 9. Yeah, okay. Unpause. What on earth? Why is she mining that when these ladder needs doing? Oh, because it needs sandstone delivering. Okay, right. Fair enough. Oh, right, yeah, work. Here we go. How long is it going to take for her to suffocate? Oh, she's got... No, she hasn't got much time at all. Come on, dupes, you can do this. Don't die on me. Get out now. Save yourself. Okay. She's alive. I think. Yeah, she's fine. Okay. Right. Time for the next one to go and kill himself. Rebuild. No tidy, etc. Yeah. So they can do the bottom there. I'm going to need probably a ladder there. Something like that. At least now there's a ladder at the bottom. They shouldn't kill themselves anymore, at least. Yeah, I had a quick look at that. This thing with the... Yeah. Let's have a quick look at my overlays now. So that's looking... okay, I guess. Because once I get this bottleneck room done, I'll have somewhere for the CO2 to go. The temperature is like warm, but it could be worse. What on earth is this I've just clicked? Oh, materials. Lighting. My decor is the worst thing I've got, I think. Yeah, decor's awful. I need to get on with that at some point soon. Otherwise they're going to start stressing out. Germs don't look bad. What's that? Oh, the room thing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the decor. I almost would be happier if decor didn't exist in the game, to be honest. It's one of those things where it's like, I can't be bothered with decor. Make stuff out of granite. Oh, like you can do, I forgot you could do that. You can change like the tiles and stuff, can't you? Or maybe not the tiles, but I might not have any granite. Granite. Why do I keep saying that? Granite, isn't it? That's the word. Alright, I need to move some more ladders across there so they can get to it and work on it. Could I do at some point? Yeah, I know what I'll do actually. Rather than cut that down, I'll just build in there like that. Like you said, Sam. Brits always sound smart. Indubitably, sir. What's going on up here? I might have some research actually. See what needs to be doing on research. Ooh. Whoops. There we go. I've got that plumbing stuff. Hang on, why is that saying it's not finished anymore? I thought I'd done that already. Oh, I have you. Okay, I'm just going crazy. Power. I don't think I need any generators yet. Food. Is there like an... What should I unlock? Nearly 40 years ago. Where do you live now? Supercomputer. So that's going to be in... where is it? Is this it? Yeah. Colony development. So I'm going to need those two. Oh, water cooler. Oh, okay, I see what that is. So that gives us... Yeah, we'll do that then. Done. Supercomputer, then decontamination, the airlocks and deodorizers. Oh yeah, the deodorizers. They is that what they do with natural gas or like polluted oxygen or something like that? Breathable gas. Oh yeah, look, there's some polluted oxygen there. And what's causing that? Where's that coming from? Let's just increase the priority slightly on that bit of building there, just so that gets that flowing. Kill slime lung and germs. There's a slime lung somewhere. Where is it? A slime lung. F8, F9. What, the keys? That's working nicely. I'm going to have so much water here when that's finished. Oop. 14,000 calories. Those are 73% grown. Do I have any? Is there any way I can check what actual stuff I've got in storage? I see my inventory list anywhere. Oh, germ overlay. Sorry, yeah. Germ overlay. Okay, yeah, so oh yeah, there's a thing there. Are those them? What's one of those? Hatch 1. Zoom out. Oh look, This storage bin's got some kind of germs in it. Could that be about? Weird. It's not got any organic material in it. Got an egg. Find the green stuff. So yeah, there's that. You mean these like little speckles? What's that? There. You mean this thing that I was talking about? The storage bin. It's got germs on it. Or germs in it. Right in your base at the top left. Oh, here you mean? Food poison. Food poisoning. That thing. So that needs cleaning. SL is deadly. Slime lung. Clean the toilet then. We've got 2 now, so I can rotate them. SL is slime lung. Holding breath. Food poisoning. It's this one then. Nisbet. What do I do with her? Can I give her some... Whoa. Let me click you. There we go. Germs. Slime lung. 12%. 12% of Nisbet's exposure to these germs will result in slime lung. They have a germ threshold they can clean out. Things in storage will always show up in the menu when you click on it. Show what has germs. Germs. Oh yeah. Slime lung. Select an infected object for more details. Can I disinfect it? The first tab, status. The auto disinfecting stuff, okay. So it'll take care of itself. We need more ladders. Right. Get a ladder there and one there. We're going to need one there. Another one. There. Just go right up like that. Ah, yeah, I've just realised as soon as I cut into that, I'm gonna do in the meantime, I'm just gonna cancel that because I haven't got the plumbing sorted. Not that, sorry. I haven't got the plumbing sorted out yet. I don't want to suddenly run out of water or an easy way to get hold of it. So if I do that, it should be okay. The germ threshold and the germ overlay, top right. You set the threshold, it defaults to 10k. Yeah, I saw that. What do you think? 10k is reasonable, or should I lower that? 10k. And does it tell me what it's currently at? I don't think I can see what it's at. I could lower it to 5k. See if that does anything. Leave it at 10k. I will take your guidance on this. I'm expecting this to go horribly wrong anyway, because this is not a first go really since coming back to it. So I figure it's more of an experiment, just to kind of work out the mechanics again. She looks really ill. What I want to do as well is build this. I want to do it like tiled so it looks nice. There's no real good reason for it. Research complete. I think that was just the first of... yeah, you still got to do the next one as well to get the supercomputer. 100th playthrough. Yeah, I thought about maybe getting, like, because people have released like really good seeds, haven't they? Oh no. Oh, my game's gone wrong. I wonder when it auto-saved. Probably when they're asleep. Every time is a learning experience. Yeah, I would think so. I was half tempted to get a like an actual seed that people have released where, you know, it's a perfect... They've kept running them until they've got a really good one, and then they've released like the perfect seed where you've got like a bit of everything and stuff like that. So, or whether just to go random and then work around it unless it's horrible, obviously, in which case I'll just restart. I'm hoping this didn't wipe too much of my progress. It's still glitchy. Resume game. Cycle 18. I don't know what I was on, to be honest. It couldn't have been much more than that. Okay, right. Is it autosave when they go to sleep? I would guess then. Yeah, unrefrigerated food. Long commutes. Can I get a lift or something? I suppose they're having to like take supplies all the way down here. I'm paused on it, so yeah, this is fine. Okay, so I haven't had to go too far back. I'm not really that bothered. That's fine. Get rid of that like I did originally. Rebuild this stuff. I just realised I wiped the ladders out when I did that, so I'm not going to do that bit yet. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I've only got 4 beds as well, actually. Is she going to get a bed? She looks like a zombie. Oh, she's only got food poisoning there. Oh, is the research running? Did I set that off the day before? I think it's running. Gases. Where was it again? Yeah, it's running. That's fine. It's only dupe dupe murder. They're like cots. Yeah. This is all going swimmingly. Oh, I saw something that someone said you get a fireman's pole. Where's that going to be? Check out the research. That'll make their commutes a little bit faster, won't it? Is that it? Fire pole, yeah, look, found it. Oh, so I can run that off community development. Oh, you have to run it off community development. Colony development, sorry. So that'll give us a kill. I know, yeah. It's a little bit extreme, isn't it? The water tank. But there was a lot of water there, so I thought I may as well get it all into one place. Don't bother with commutes. It's alright, is it? It's not going to cause me any headaches. Yeah, it's going to be a nice tank of water. Tank O water. How's the gas doing? It's fine, it's fine. And then, what I'll probably do inside the bottleneck is I'll make a little shelf where the food can get stored so I can just pop down and get it out of the CO2. Yeah, I suspect it probably is just one of those things I'm going to have to put up with. It's a shame you can't just, like, you know, disregard the notification, but there you go. Yeah, so it's going to be like a shower room and stuff, but until I've got the plumbing sorted, I'll probably just want to carry on with what I'm doing. And speed it up a bit. Is there anything else I want to be doing? I've got the research going. Food. How are these going? 88%. What do I need? Lice loaf needs... What's the ingredient that it needs? Produces... I've got the what you call it? The electric grill. I could put that in. There. Power it up. I think they're eating the food before I get a chance to cook it though, to be honest. It disappears. How's this going? They can't get to stuff. Right, let's get the ladders in. Like that. Then there. There. Put one there. There. Should be enough to let them get to most of the stuff. $13,000 calories. I might have to make a few more of those mush bars just to get by. Just make like 4 of them so they can have one each or something. Just to keep us, just to tide us over. Tile on the far left of the water to start pushing it. What's that? Oh, research complete. Does that mean the super Oh no, it restarted, didn't it? I forgot. Over here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I agree. We'll do that. So I need to get over there. So if we dig like this. So I can get some of that while I'm at it as well. Might as well dig. And then we want to start building tiles. I'm going to need them like this. Do you know, they're stupid, aren't they? If I do that, they're going to build like the top layer first, and they won't be able to build the bottom ones. Actually, can they build through stuff? I think they can. So if I do that to start with, just cancel that one. I should just be able to bring it across here like that. I'm going to need to bring that back as well. And then push it across here. But it's all fine. It's all doable. Yeah, good call. Right. 9's on the bottom. I'll definitely do that first then, won't I? Brill. Single tiles on the bottom and the little ledge. Yeah. They're all doing other stuff. What happened to the water tank project, guys? Get back to work. Right. Nothing horrible is happening. Right, I'm going to speed things up a bit then. No need to get germs in there. Single tiles on the bottom. Little ledge. That top right side is hot. Is it? Oh, there. 31 degrees. You know, it was hotter than that here last week. Yeah. But yeah, it is getting a bit warm up there. What about here? It's not too bad wet. It's pretty hot whether I'm to do the thing there. It might be better to... Does that generate any heat? I know all the mechanics that are driven by it do. Overheat temperature 75 degrees. Yeah, it produces heat itself. I was thinking I could put that elsewhere, but it's probably not a good idea. All that IG rock. Is this... Oh, is this generating heat, is it? Research complete. Was that what that was? I don't know. Insulate tiles or dig it out. I can't get to it to dig it out because of the granite, so I'll probably have to... If I put some insulating tiles around here. Do I have them? Or do I need to research them? I think I might need to research them still. How are they getting on? Why is this not being done? What are they up to? Oh, they're doing that stuff for me. Okay. Do the last block, guys. Oh, it's gone up a bit. It'll slow down, won't it? They'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. Colony lacks crewing skill. God damn it. Research is finished, so insulated tiles. Solid material, are they going to be in there somewhere? Metal tile. The thin layer of water, is that what you mean? I suppose I can get them to mop it afterwards if that doesn't go away. Right, let's have a look. It's not going to be in food. Power. I would have thought it'd be here somewhere. That's it. Okay. So I need ventilation, pressure management. I'm going to need all this stuff anyway. Yeah. Let's get that. Let's get out of researching. In fact, hang on, one second. What was that? That requires 2. Oh, I need the supercomputer. I can build it now though, so by the time that's done I'll have the supercomputer built. But where do I put the supercomputer? That's the question. I could... It's going to generate heat, isn't it? So I kind of want to keep that all in one area. What if I just kind of build a ladder up there? And then had it... I'll just cancel that. I've messed that up. Just built a ladder up to there and then dug out a little place where the supercomputer can go. I'm not going to get any oxygen up to it. I'll put vented tiles underneath. So the thing on top, down, vent gases, takes water and gets hot. Not really hot. Oh right, yeah. Mesh tiles. It can go up there. Right, where is it then? It's in... I thought I'd unlocked it. I don't see it. Did I not unlock it? I thought I had. The more area you dig out, the more you need to fill. Yeah, no more I need to fill with O2. I'm trying to keep it limited. I am. But I got a bit. I wanted to make like the mess hall underneath, so I've already kind of got a plan for that area. The supercomputer. I'm almost sure we finished unlocking that. Colony development. Oh right, it's not. That's weird. Why did that not finish? Is that a one-off being finished? Okay, well, I'll be done in a second. Each tile you dig reduces the overall air pressure, yeah. That's why I didn't want to make like a whole floor for it. I just thought I'd like have a little area here. I haven't got that much stuff running, to be fair. I mean, this whole thing is just off those 2 oxygen diffusers and then this thing, which I think is making a little bit of oxygen come up through the bottom. Right, that's finished now. Right, get the other stuff back on then, which was in gases. Okay, so that's done. Is it? Yeah. Okay. And then we can build the supercomputer. Do I not have the resources? No, it's fine. Put it in the corner there. That'll be alright. No, yeah, I appreciate the advice, Sam. Algae doesn't last forever. Yeah, of course. I'm going to run out at some point. How much have I got? I've got 1,700, and I've got quite a bit to mine out still within like the local area. All this. So for the immediate, as long as I don't go mental and start making it massive, it should last me a little while. I can go up there as well and just grab that if I want. I think is that pure oxygen. So yeah, I could cut into there as well, and that's quite high pressure. So that'd give me a bit of extra stuff. Yeah, when I last time I played it, yeah, running out of algae was the end. That was the bottleneck in the game. So if you, that's pretty much your final thing was, if the algae was all gone, you were done. And there was hydrogen and gas. I don't know if that still exists in it, but you used to have hydrogen gas, and you could do hydrogen. Oh yeah, it's up here. There you go. There's hydrogen. Tiles lose half their density when dug up. I get it. Oh, this is almost finished. Oh no! I forgot about that. Okay, so they've not got access to water at the moment. Oh, I'm going to need to slow this all down and work out what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause it for a minute actually, because I'm going to need to do some plumbing now, and I'm going to pump. Pitcher pump. So this pitcher pump didn't exist last time I played the game. Can I... You can't pipe into it, can you? So how am I going to get him to fill? How am I getting him to fill bottles? Unless I have like a small kind of tray that this sits in. Liquid pump. A bottle emptier. So I need like a bottle filler really. Deconstruct it and drop it 2 tiles. Yeah. 4 tiles. I just have a ladder down to it. That's probably the yeah, you're right. That's probably the easy solution for now, rather than getting too complicated. I was I was thinking I'd like build like a cup underneath it, then have water pumped into it. You just lower the pump. Yeah. Deconstruct. Get rid of it. And then reconstruct. It only just needs the very bottom of it to drop into the water, doesn't it? So that I can't do it with ladders there. I think if it was there, that would do it. Considering the water level is going to rise even more as well. I can always move it again. Right. It's in the wrong place actually. Cancel. We need to build that there. Yeah. Deconstruct that. Pull a ladder down to it. I might as well start this off because there's no point now messing about. Stick a tile there. It's like the thing about, was it spending millions of pounds developing a pen that works in space, and the Russians used a pencil. That old joke. I need to deconstruct that ladder as soon as that's done as well, otherwise it's not going to work. There we go. Priority. I need to up it, sorry. There we go. Why is that not... There we go. Okay. So 3 playing 1 out of 230 cycles. Whoa! I never got anywhere close to 230 cycles. I don't even think it was possible to get to that in the game. So that's going to work now, if I finish it. I know that I don't need to do this, but I have weird OCD with aesthetics sometimes. So that can all be dug out now. That can all go. I'm going to need to put a ladder in there somewhere. There. I'll do. Should be able to get to it then. Yeah, I don't blame you. Still had 6 tons of algae. I sometimes feel like starting over if I just mess up like one little thing. I'm like, I'll just start all over again. Choose a blueprint. So we've got... Pip egg. We don't want them. This person doesn't. Neither of them have got anything that I particularly want. Creativity. I'm happy just to stick with what I've got for now. Oh no, I want to keep the food. What am I doing? Take the food. Yeah, I've only been able to build like 7 plants. Try not to take the care packages. Is that just for a challenge or is there a reason for it? Or just personal challenge? That's all done now. Oh, it's not that. It needs digging out, doesn't it? Right. We'll get that. I should really maybe try and deconstruct as many of the ladders as possible, I guess. Although, if one of them falls in there whilst... I suppose you need to leave one exit route, don't I? Deconstruct. Deconstruct. I know they're not going to do that in order. If some of them get stuck down there, so be it. Principle only, yeah, fair enough. 4 tons of ice is OP. I haven't even really looked around the map that much yet. So we've got all this polluted water here. There's like this weird stuff. This isn't even that far away. Like this is like a, I don't know what it is, like a secret lab or something like that. They got rid of most of the ladders. That'll be fine. So I'm going to want to deconstruct these. And then build... I mean, how... I don't need it to be that. What am I doing? Whoa! Cancel that. I want just enough so I can push all the water over the top. Probably... That probably needs to be up to there, actually. I would say. I need more planters. Yeah, I don't think I've got... I didn't have the seeds. That's why I didn't get the water in first. Yeah. What am I doing? I keep clicking the wrong button here. I didn't want to... I didn't have enough seeds. That's why I didn't make more planters to start with. But I do need to get them now. Oh, they're harvesting it. Nice. Speed up. Get the water in. Do you know what? That layer there doesn't really need doing, does it? It's probably easier rather than build all that just to mop that up afterwards. Probably going to be better to dig this out. So I'll build one there first. Build a tile there. Then you can shape it upwards where it is 2 to 3 tiles deep. Build a wall and then move the water right here. Do I need to clear this out of here first though? I suppose I just push that over the top afterwards. Right. I should have just done the priority for that. There you go. Yeah, right. Stop running off every time. Right. Do this. Up the priority and just keep building them. This is working nicely. It's tedious kind of, but you can decant on the backside also. But you get, yeah. Look at some movable without pumps somewhere. Yeah, definitely. I think it probably would have taken me longer to set up some complex pump system, and then you got the problem with generating a load of heat from the electricity and all sorts, then haven't you as well? So, oh, the supercomputer is not plugged in. Not that it needs to be yet, but we may as well get it wired in. We've got a chance. In. What are they doing? Why have they stopped on this? Have I made it so they can't get to it or something? What's happened? I probably have. I probably have. It is because they can't get to it, isn't it? It's because the ladder's going down the outside. So I'm going to need them to... That'll do. Yeah. Yeah, I saw it, yeah. I realised eventually. Caught on eventually. I wanted this to go one way. Quick look at the overlays. Yeah, that's doing exactly what I want it to do. The air pressure is okay. It's still very hot up there, but I haven't unlocked the insulating tiles yet. Yeah, definitely. It's good. I like games like this. They're nice. You don't just kind of get the hang of it and then all you've got from there is your reaction speeding up. Like Twitch shooters and stuff like that. There's actually like some strategy to learn. Oh no! The block of water. Deconstruct. Where is it? Just that one. Priority 9. Do it. Okay. Now you can build that one. There, please. Good, and chuck that one in. Yeah, it kind of reminds me a little bit of the game Lemmings. It's got some similarities to that. Actually, I want to go... No, don't do that. Cancel that one. I don't know if this will work or not, but I want to tile at the bottom. Oh, food's running a bit low there. I'm going to have to make some more of those bars. Mush bars. What do they make? What are the mush bars made out of? They're not using algae or something, are they? They better not be. Doesn't tell you what they're made out of. Current. Like 10. Oh, I haven't got anyone smart enough to use the... Okay. Right. Dirt H2O. Where's that gone? Assign a research. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing with that. Is that in this section? Oh, they've got skill points. Do I need to actually level them up? I think this is something that... Oh yeah, look, I haven't given them the... I haven't leveled them up. Okay. Yeah. He's the researcher at the moment. He's not... The thing is, he's not a great scientist, but I haven't had any good scientists pop up, so... He's just got 1 in science. Okay. Advanced research, so I can give him that. And then he can have a hat, you say? A fancy hat. Where's the hat? Yeah, he had the best science score. Not brilliant, but it was the best one. Oh, his hat. He's here. Advanced research hat. So he's going to have this hat now. Yes. So I should give all these different skill points. Okay. But right now, I'm going to have to call it a night because it's 20 past 1 in the morning. And I've got a 3-year-old that's going to be waking me up early. The hats are not necessary, but I would expect they're certainly recommended because they do look pretty cool. Okay. I'm going to need to address this calorie problem first thing when the game's back on. Is this saved for the night? That's what I want to make sure. Save. The hats. I just think the hats look pretty good. Meh. Alright, well I'm going to have to call it, so I'm going to be shutting down now. Sam, it's been an absolute pleasure. I hope to see you again, because you've helped me no end. I appreciate that. Have a good... Yeah, I've got to go. It's 20 past 1 in the morning, and I've got a 3-year-old daughter who's going to be waking me up at about 6 in the morning probably, so yeah, I've got to pack it in. I've got to pack it in for the night, unfortunately. See you later. Thanks again for your help. Hope to see you again. Night.